think in the APAC context, what we are two things I personally feel like we need to pay more attention to. The first thing would be the change of the data collections. So I believe that all of you have been, for the past, we've been reading about the iOS privacy change, also no more cookieless, because the privacy ordinance or how we look at the privacy regulation will completely shifted to another environment. Hence that how the advertisers and also all the websites to collect data become a key. So this is something that we need to pay more attention and also adapt to the future tech and then how we change the data collection. And then secondly, I always stress to my client would be quality of clicks. So basically it's like you can measure clicks based on your all incoming traffic. It could be prospective traffic, it could be retargeting traffic. But what is the right metrics or right technology you need to adopt to look at the quality of your clickers? So are you looking at your ad fraud? Are you looking at brand safety? Are you assessing to the audiences that which is not relevant to you or relevant to you? So all these things you need to pay attention, basically to look at how to ensure or drive efficiency of your quality clicks.
I believe the biggest impact will almost certainly be the impending demise of cookies. With all the privacy-centric announcements by browser technologies, there is a lot of uncertainty on how buyers and sellers can achieve the same business outcomes in the new normal. Fundamentally, we're expecting a change in how targeting, tracking, and attribution would work across the open internet. In light of this new paradigm, there will be wider collaborations across the industry with buyers and sellers working more closely together than before. Publishers have tons of first-party data. They understand the interests and intent of their users, which will allow brands to reach their target audiences. Brands would also start considering using new proxies and KPIs to measure campaign outcomes, for example, viewability and completed video views. We have seen such approaches in emerging formats such as CTV, where cookies are inexistent to begin with. In Australia, Finecast has created the Finecast ID in partnership with Australian free-to-air broadcasters. Essentially, Finecast ID is a household identifier which combines authenticated login user data from SBS and partners to help agencies buy through a single access point across the BVOD ecosystem. With that, identity is the next new challenge for the industry and a healthy change for the industry.
Any programmatic ecosystems, programmatic will need continuous improvements. And it can improve like all the inefficiencies that that we have seen. But none other platform we have seen, the amount of scrutiny and also improvement from where programmatic ecosystem was to where it is today. From a transparency issue to ad fraud, to brand safety, to data accuracy, all of that combined, right? So agencies like ourselves, AdMiner and Trapper, we are a user within the ecosystem, and we're responsible for executing campaigns for our clients. So we get all the experience of all the different stacks, along with all the features and algorithm performances, service levels, and all its nuances. Now, being a user, the most concerning issue that we always face is still the proliferation of walled gardens, right? Why? Because it stagnates the compatibility and attribution across channels, across DMP, and all the efficiencies that comes into being able to get all the data into a single place for attribution.